Hello, Aries, and welcome to Money Cat's Oracle. My name is Marianne, and I'm going to be doing your mid-April 2021 general tarot reading today. I guess I'm a little bit too late for the April readings. I actually booked a movie at the end of March, and so I've been busy shooting a movie. Had to put off doing my readings. So apologies to those of you who have been waiting anxiously, all two of you. I'm here now, and I want to say happy birthday to all the Aries that are born this month, or if you recently celebrated a birthday, then happy belated. And I am going to start your reading with a quick prayer for you. So for everyone who clicked on this video today, I pray that you're happy, that you're healthy, that you and your loved ones are safe and protected from harm, and that you are making all your best dreams come true. Okay, let's get started. So what's up for Aries, please, for mid-April-ish? So we're technically at the first week of April here, so onwards, whenever you clicked on this video. What's going on for Aries? Please get 3 shuffles. These massive, massive cards. All right, 1 and 2. Aries, please. What do my Rams need to hear? Remember, these are general readings. Tarot cards are only for entertainment purposes. But if you felt compelled to click on this video, maybe there is something here for you. You can make these readings as real as you want to. If something doesn't apply, just remember, just forget it. Don't overthink it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Lovely. Let me get some more cards down before I start talking, okay? Nice. Hope you guys are all good. Enjoying this beautiful sunny April weather. Well, if it is sunny where you are, I guess I don't know for sure. But I'm in Toronto and it's 13 degrees Celsius today. It's beautiful, beautiful. Nice sunshine coming in. Nice breeze out there too. Okay, some really nice cards on the table so far. Okay, perfect. So what have we got here? In the present, we've got the Queen of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Ten of Swords. So some of you are ending a situation either with a female who's kind of emotional, or at least, thinks with her emotions, sort of ruled by her emotions. Could be a water sign. Doesn't have to be a female either. This can just represent somebody who is very sentimental, very emotional, very artistic, and maybe intuitive as well. That type of person. Usually it's a female, but again, it's a general reading, so take it how it resonates. Some sort of ending here and some sort of feeling like, I don't know, the tables have been turned in some sort of situation. So remember, this can be vice versa. It can be that you're turning the tables in some situation with somebody else, or they're turning the tables on you. But there's a really good feeling overall, though. I feel like it's meant to be. In your recent past, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So it kind of seems to me that you've literally turned a corner. You've turned some new phase in your life, right? Like it's like something's been put behind you that needed to end. And I feel like it's kind of an adjustment period right now. Queen of Swords is about boundaries. It's about saying, you know what, I'm not going to take this anymore. Or like, I'm not going to let you treat me this way. So I actually really love this card, and I love this version of the card. And I see all these birds up here. I'm really noticing the birds, which is making me think of somebody who just wants to be free. I think with the Five of Swords, it's almost like maybe there was like a fight or something. And again, it's not necessarily about a romantic relationship. I'm sure some of you are quite content in your relationships, or to be single, or whatever it is. This could be about, a friend in your group, or even a work situation that just wasn't working. But the Five of Swords to me feels like the straw that broke the camel's back. It's just like, all right. You know what? Enough already. Like, I've just kind of had enough. So some of you have put your foot down and you're just kind of adjusting to the present situation and thinking like almost like taking a little bit of a breather, right? The Hangman tells me something felt a little bit sacrificial, like it felt like it was difficult maybe to let go, or you may have felt like you were scapegoated somehow in a situation. But I do think it's for the best. Whatever happened, like it's just time to move on. That's sort of what I mean to say here. In the near future, I have the Ace of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in, and maybe even some sort of a romantic offer here, the Page of Pentacles. This could also be a work offer because Pentacles talks about your money, right? But the Ace of Cups, this is about something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of emotion. This cat is like really, really, really enjoying this fountain here, right? It's a really beautiful energy for new starts. And so I do think you're going to hear from someone that's going to bring you something that's going to make you really, really happy. The High Priestess here is saying you're going to need to listen to your intuition. You may even be getting several offers this month, and so you have to use your discernment here. Pay attention to your dreams too. I see the moon sticking out here. You may be getting messages in your dreams about certain people or about certain situations, and you're really going to want to listen to that. Listen to your gut. But at least one of these situations or people is something that is going to make you very, very happy. And I wonder if I can get more details on that. Let's just grab this. Ace of Hearts. Oh my God, that's awesome. This is literally the equivalent of the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Hearts. So it's just confirming there's a lot of happiness coming in, a lot of joy. It could be a new love, right? It doesn't have to be. It could easily be a new pet or a new project that you do, a job that just makes you very, very happy. But lots and lots of happiness coming in for you. I like that a lot. Some of you could be connecting with a Pisces as well. The High Priestess is a card of Pisces, but doesn't have to be. Okie dokie. Something that you're not aware of in this line over here. I have the Four of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So lots of fire here. The Wands are the fire energy, which suits you really well. There's a lot of opportunities here for you to establish yourself, or this may be related to your career. The Four of Wands is a card of milestones. It's like achievement. It can talk about a marriage or a graduation or a promotion. It's like the idea of setting down roots and also kind of leveling up in some way. And the Three of Wands is about all of these opportunities that are around you. It's about waiting for your ships to come in. It's also about having many ships at sea. So it's traditionally known as a card of commerce. Traditional commerce was done, by boats, right? Coming in over the sea. So there is a lot of opportunity around you this month, Aries. Whether you want to apply that to love or to your work, it does feel very, very auspicious. And I think that's really nice because I feel like some of you have dealt with, again, like a little bit of a painful situation. You may have even felt a little bit depressed. You may currently still feel that way. And this is a real change of heart that I see on the right side here, like a much more positive vibe coming in. Page of Wands, this is about excitement and enthusiasm. So if this isn't somebody that's excited about you, like this could be really, really good energy for a romantic prospect, somebody that like has a lot of love for you, but also like very attracted to you, very excited. How shall I say it? Like, I don't want to get censored on YouTube, but you know what I mean? There's a lot of enthusiasm in this person's eye, a lot of passion. Okay, so I'll just leave it at that. That would be really good energy for that. But if this is about your work, it's saying that there's opportunities to pursue that would just make you feel more enthusiastic and passionate and alive. And I think that anything that makes you feel buoyed in some way is gold. It helps to bring you out of this kind of, depressed energy and to a place where you're feeling excited again, So I love this a lot. For those of you who are dealing with some like bad memories or whatnot, honestly, it's like you need to make better memories. You need to get out there and literally just have better experiences so you have nicer things to think about. So I like this energy a lot for you. What is motivating you this month? We have Judgment and the Queen of Pentacles here. So I feel you're really, really focused on your money. Or you're focused on a female in particular. Some of you could be in love with an earth sign or caring about somebody that's an earth sign, or somebody that's really good with money, good with providing, that type of thing. But I feel more like this is your energy. Take it how it resonates. Really wanting to get your house in order, but also feeling called with the Judgment here. This is like an inner calling, wanting to do something that feels meaningful to you. Like it feels like this is what you were put on this earth to do, you're not just here to make money and survive and to make other people rich. You want to actually leave your mark on the world, right? So something is calling you and motivating you. And I like that a lot. For other people, you could be reflecting a lot on the past as well and trying to learn from it, and maybe being very aware of your mistakes and thinking about what you could do better next time. So there's that as well. Just remember to try to focus on the positive, and don't let yourself go down this rabbit hole of negativity. If you find that happening, try to interrupt that thought process. Just the best way to do that is just to bring awareness to the situation, right? So you might want to say, hey, like, I'm thinking about that nasty thing again. It's not making me feel good. I'm going to switch it up. Maybe take a hot shower, maybe take a walk, maybe, have a chat with somebody about what's going on in their life, right? So just to kind of take your mind off of things. So we don't want to stay in this judgment energy like forever. But it's not a bad energy. It's not at all. I mean, this is great, right? We need to be self-reflective people in order to learn and grow and mature and just become better people. So this is great. I have some advice over here for you. And this line, this is 5 of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Devil. There's lots of fire in your spread here, and more so on this side of the spread than on this side. So I do feel like you're coming out of a period in your life where you were, like, I want to say overthinking. Like, that's kind of the vibe I get. Like a lot of swords over here, like maybe dealing with some negativity or whatnot. And you're moving into a period that feels more passionate, more action oriented, more enthusiastic. So I like this a lot. And the advice here is like, get moving. The Knight of Wands is a really, really fast moving energy. And it's a very welcome card when you've been feeling in a little bit of a slump. It's a nice energy for you too, because as an Aries, you are a fire sign, right? And this is a fire card, as well as this one, the 5 of Wands. This is about competition, but it's like friendly competition. It's not like nasty competition. And it's just saying, use the competition around you to make yourself stronger. Like, let it motivate you to do better. You may be feeling incredibly ambitious at this time, and you may want to use that. You want to use this ambitious energy for good and not evil. It could easily become overly consuming. We can always go in different directions with the energy that we have. You could become a workaholic and you could be a dick about it, or you could, use this energy to make yourself a better person and to just get as much done as you can and be there for other people. Then the devil the devil card is here. That's why I say that. So like the devil, the good things about the devil is like that ambition, that like drive, to push yourself forward. But the bad things about the devil are a tendency to be narcissistic or like codependent or sort of toxic in some kind of way. So I don't want you falling into that trap. So just be aware of that. Use your intuition, because we have the High Priestess up here in the near future. I do think that there may be some people around you that want to get into your space this month, and you're just really going to need to listen to your gut about kind of who needs to be there and who doesn't. So be aware for like red flags and stuff. Obviously, you don't want to be the toxic person yourself, but you also don't want toxic people in your life, right? You just listen to your gut. Do you feel excited? Do you feel expansive? Do you feel light? Or do you feel like there's a claw like ripping away at your insides and you feel uneasy? You feel like you want to get out of the room. You really do need to pay attention to those things, especially if you're meeting somebody new for the first time that you might consider dating or going on a job interview, and you might consider having this person as a boss. It's so, so, so important that you listen to your own gut reaction, more so than what that person is actually saying, right? Because we don't really know who people are until we kind of, get to know them and how they treat other people. So something to be aware of. Let me get a clarifier on that devil, actually. See, 6 of Diamonds and the Joker. Interesting. I actually did a reading for you guys a moment ago, but then I didn't end up posting it because I sneezed halfway through. And you actually had this same combination And a lot of these same cards too, like with the swords and the competition cards. So this is kind of cool to see. So I feel like this could be somebody who either you didn't treat fairly or they didn't treat you fairly. And the Six of Diamonds is about fairness, give and take. It can be a really lucky card too. But the Joker is here. So this is saying, if you didn't treat people fairly before, you definitely want to be very cognizant of that right now, especially if you're trying to win people over too. Like, you just want to be honest, above board, like no sneaky behavior at all. It's also saying, keep a lookout for people like this who don't treat other people fairly, right? They might give you little clues, it's like the way they talk about other people behind their backs, or the way they talk about buying things too, if they're like, oh, well, if you tell them this, they'll give you a lower price or blah, blah, blah. Like, people give you clues about their intentions and how they treat other people all the time. So that is definitely something to pay attention to this month. You know what? I'm going to put these cards away and I'm going to grab a few oracle cards for you guys to see if there's some more messages coming through. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle. Oh, that one just popped right out. It says time to go. Well, that's interesting because you do have this Ten of Swords here in the middle of your reading. So for some of you, it is time to go in some sort of situation. Is it a job? Is it a relationship? Something is ending to be replaced with something better. This is really pretty. It's really nice. She's like walking down this long path and there's stars along the path and going into a little tunnel you can barely see. But it feels like you're moving towards victory. There's something that's like pulling you down. That could be what this toxic energy is about. If you have somebody in your life that's toxic and that's just draining you, like, you won't even be aware of how much they're draining you until you're out of that situation and you start reflecting on it and like realizing how bad it was. So if that does apply to you, wish you all the very best in getting out of that. And again, I do see very, very good things coming in. Like, it's like you leave something or you quit something and all of a sudden you have all these offers coming in, new business, new romance, like really, really positive energy, like just on this side of that. So that's nice. Also, I'm seeing 2 pages back to back here. 2 pages back to back can be about young people. So you may be working with a lot of young people this month, or you may be connecting with young people. You may have little brothers or sisters, or kids that you're looking out for. And it seems like that's bringing you a lot of happiness in some way. You also have, I think you have 2 5s. You have 2 5s? Only 2? Yes, 2 5s. So it's definitely a period of change. 2 10s as well. Yeah, you're definitely moving into a whole new phase here. And it does feel really positive. I'm just going to say, you really need to be really, really honest with yourself this month, Aries, and other people around you, because it's your own happiness that's at stake. There's no point in lying to yourself about how you feel in a situation or to other people, because you're not doing them any favors and you're not doing yourself any favors. I feel like once you kind of free yourself from whatever situation you're in that makes you think you have to lie, you're just going to be so much happier. Absolutely. Like a million times happier. Okay, I want to see if there's anything else. This and this I'm going to take. Ooh, to be fair and serendipity. Ooh, I like this a lot. This actually reminds me of the 6 of Diamonds because it's a big clover. In the Lenormand, the 6 of Diamonds is called the clover card, which you also got in your advice spread. And this is to be fair. So there's really a need to be fair. It feels like the same thing I've been saying for the last 20 minutes or however long, to be fair and to be honest and to not mistreat people and to be really, really aware of your own personal integrity. And it feels like when you do that, you're going to be incredibly lucky. You may be noticing signs or symbols that make you feel like you're on the right path. It's almost like the universe just sending you, a little message. Like you think of something and then you find that exact thing, or you think of a song and then that song comes on. It's like stuff like that. It's just a message that you're on the right path. And I feel like it's like the more honest you are and the more integrity you have towards it's like the universe is rewarding you with good luck and serendipity and helping you on your path and guiding you like this magical string that guides you in your life. I just read Sylvia Plath's The Bell Jar, and there's a line there in the end where she says, as if guided by some magical thread, some magical golden thread or something like that. And I think it's a really sweet idea. It's like the universe has a way of guiding us and showing us the next path if we're just willing to listen. So I like this a lot, Aries. This has been a really interesting reading. I hope you enjoy the rest of your month, and I wish you all the best. Thank you for joining me again. I'll see you again real soon. Okay.